No one tells you this when you're growing up. The pain you survive doesn't disappear. It either becomes the foundation you stand on, or the weight that quietly follows you everywhere. Most people don't realize they're living inside a structure built by old wounds. They call it personality. They call it circumstances. They call it just the way life is. But it's none of those things. It's architecture. Every fear you avoid. Every boundary you never learned to set. Every time you chose silence instead of truth. Every moment you learned to endure instead of heal. Brick by brick, you constructed a life designed for survival, not freedom. And survival is clever. It teaches you how to stay functional while fragmented, how to smile while carrying weight, how to keep going without ever asking, why does this still hurt? But here's the truth most people never confront. You can outgrow the environment that wounded you and still carry the blueprint of that environment inside you. So you rebuild the same patterns. You attract the same dynamics. You relive the same emotional cycles, just in different rooms with different people at different ages. Not because you're weak, but because no one taught you how to redesign what was never meant to last. The hidden cost of untreated wounds. Unhealed pain doesn't scream. It whispers. It shows up as overthinking, as emotional numbness, as hyperindependence disguised as strength, as relationships where you give too much or disappear entirely, convinces you that rest is dangerous, that vulnerability is risky, that slowing down means falling apart. So you keep building careers, achievements, identities on foundations poured during your most vulnerable years. And then one day something cracks, not because you're failing, but because the structure was never designed to carry who you've become. That crack is not the end. It's the invitation. Resilience is not what you think. Resilience is not being strong. It's not pushing through pain. It's not learning how to endure more. True resilience is design. It's the conscious decision to stop reinforcing the architecture of survival and begin constructing a future rooted in clarity, regulation, and self-trust. Resilience asks different questions. What did I learn to believe about myself when I was hurting? Which coping strategies protected me then, but limit me now? What emotional rooms have I kept locked because no one taught me how to enter them safely? This is not about blaming the past. It's about reclaiming authority over the present. Because healing isn't about erasing wounds. It's about refusing to let them dictate the design of your future. Rewriting the blueprint. Every blueprint can be revised. You start by noticing the patterns you no longer want to repeat, the moments you shut down, the situations that trigger disproportionate reactions, the inner voice that still speaks in the language of fear, urgency, or shame. Then slowly, intentionally, you begin to redesign. You replace emotional chaos with regulation. You trade self-abandonment for boundaries. You choose response over reaction, presence over performance. You learn to sit with discomfort without letting it define you, to feel without drowning, to rest without guilt, to say no without explaining your worth. This is not weakness. This is structural integrity. The future is built differently. A future free from past wounds doesn't mean pain never happened. It means pain no longer controls the layout of your life. It means your nervous system learns safety. Your mind learns clarity. Your emotions learn balance. It means relationships become places of connection, not reenactment. Work becomes expression, not escape. Solitude becomes restoration, not isolation. You don't become unbreakable because nothing hurts you. You become unbreakable because nothing owns you. The final design choice. Every day, consciously or unconsciously, you are building. The question is not if you're constructing your future. It's whose blueprint you're using. The one shaped by survival, or the one authored by awareness. Because the moment you decide to stop living inside the architecture of your wounds, you become the architect of something far more powerful. A life designed not around what hurt you, but around what healed you. And that is the true blueprint of resilience.